In this quick video, I'll show you how you can pay an invoice online in the client portal. As you can see, I'm currently logged into the portal and I'm looking at my Invoices tab. And two things that I see right away, I've got an outstanding account balance of $100, and a little further down here in the page in the Open Invoices section, I can see I've got one open invoice. And sure enough, in the details of this invoice, I've got a balance of $100. That's where that $100 account balance is coming from. Now before I make payment on this invoice, I can always go look at the actual invoice. To do that, I'll just click this View button, and that'll bring up the actual invoice that I can review. The invoice will always have my details as well as my therapist's, and down below I'll see all the details of the actual service that was provided and the accompanying fee. If I want to print this invoice, I'll just come up here to the top right and click the Print button. But now I'm ready to go ahead and pay this invoice. I'm going to come back up here to the top left and click Back to my Invoices. Now to pay this invoice, I first have to come down here to this Billing Information section and make sure my credit card information is stored in the portal. There's a link provided down here to store your credit card information, and in my case, my card is already stored, but I can still click the link here to update that credit card information at any time. When the credit card form is displayed, make sure you fill it out completely, including these red fields that are required. Once complete, go ahead and click Save Credit Card. Now that my credit card information is stored, I'm ready to go ahead and make a payment on this invoice. So I'll just come up here to the top right and click Make Payment. This will bring me to the payment screen, and from here I can see any invoices that I have that are outstanding. So here's the invoice I have outstanding, the invoice number, the invoice date, the balance due, and the amount that I've entered to pay. Typically you'll want to pay these invoices in full. However, if you go ahead and decide to just make a partial payment, the portal will record what you've paid and leave the outstanding balance on the open invoice. So for this case, I'll put $75 in. I'll see that the payment amount is confirmed, and then I'll click Submit Payment. I'm now returned back to my Invoices tab, and we'll see some of the changes that have taken place. Now my account balance is $25. You can see the outstanding invoice amount is $25 because I just paid $75 on the $100 I owed. So this invoice is not closed yet, or it's not paid. Once it is fully paid, it'll move down here to the Paid Invoices section. But if I move further down the page, I will see that my credit card did get charged for the $75 for that particular invoice. It'll also show me the date I paid it and the status of that transaction against my credit card. And when you're ready to pay that invoice in full, just come back up here to the top to click Make Payment, and you can pay off that remaining balance on that invoice. So here's my $25. I'll go ahead and click Submit Payment. And now you see my account balance is $0. I have no open invoices. The invoice I just paid has been marked as paid, and there's my most recent credit card charge, which is the remaining balance. And that's how you pay an invoice using Client Portal online.